Hello, friend, and welcome to Welcome Wednesday. My name is Travis Norville. I'm the pastor of Judson Baptist Church, and just glad you're hanging out with us here on this Wednesday. We had big news today. The federal budget pause has been rescinded. So, what does that mean? I mention that because of Judson Church. I mean, not because we're getting federal loans or grants, but hey, we all probably got 5-10 emails last night because our kids. Will they receive Pell Grants? Will they continue to receive the student loans? Will my mom continue to get the health care she needs? Where there, all these kind of things. That's been rescinded. This morning, I asked Eleanor, who runs the Meals on Wheels here at Judson, how she's doing. Panic level up to here, frustration level up to here. Clients calling her this morning, wondering if they're going to get a meal today or for the days to come. I mean, what is the point of this? I don't know. I don't know. All I know is, hey, we're here. The pause was rescinded. Let's keep marching on and see where we get. That's all we can do. I don't know, was this a distraction? Was it another one of these, a trial balloon? Was it just to make people, have this feeling of outrage? And then that's the constant cycle that we live on, right? We've got to figure out a way to not get outraged every single moment of every day. We'll get exhausted. We'll be depleted. How can we stay still? How can we remain centered? And how can we remain true to the calling of the work of Christ in this world? And that's what we're trying to do. And let's just keep doing it. This week, we're talking about play, which what? Play? Everybody wants to be like this, right? So wound up tight and serious. But maybe what we need in times like this is a sense of play where we can laugh and smile and do the things we can. So we're going to talk about play this Sunday. Karen Thomas will be here, the violinist. So it's going to be a beautiful day. The Communion Sunday. So if you're watching online, make sure you got your elements ready for communion. And remember at Judson here, if you have breath, you're welcome at the table. And the psalm for this Sunday, I know you're well, what is it this week? 104. 104. So if you can, please read Psalm 104 this week. And look at that little section where it talks about Leviathan, sea monster. See where we go. That's this Sunday. Did you watch last Sunday's service? Or maybe you want to watch it again? It was a great service where we talked about, kind of the situation where we are right now. There were beautiful prayers, beautiful readings, beautiful music, just a great day, great interactions with all the people. So go back through and watch that if you haven't. The Sunday next, let's talk about this is my last thing about Sundays. February 9th, it is Empty Bowl Sunday here at Judson. We get to host it again. This is the third year in a row. Last year, it was 500 people. They raised $14,000, and we'll see what we can do this year. By the way, none of that money goes to Judson. Right? This is all for nonprofits working to end homelessness and for hunger. So great work, and we're glad to be a part of it. Okay. We're working through my list here. What else we got? What else have we got? How do you come in on your Psalm readings? Remember we had this little list to read the book of Psalms in 50 days. Hopefully you're doing well. Maybe you're like, I'd really like something else. Or you're like, I haven't started yet. Well, you can always start, right? It doesn't matter. But if you wanted to add something or maybe go in a different direction, may I do this? A friend of mine in Boston has started for February, because it's 28 days, and it's coming right up, one chapter of the Gospel of Matthew a day. It's 28 chapters. I think it's a great idea. Why do I say it's a great idea? Well, Tony Campolo, whose memorial service was last weekend. It's a beautiful service. It hadn't been released yet, the recording. As soon as it does, we'll post that on the Facebook page. He really grounded his life of social justice in the Gospel of Matthew and the Gospel of Luke. All over the scriptures, but particularly in Matthew. And I think that to combat Christian nationalism, we can't just yell louder, and we can't just have more clever sayings than they have. We've got to enliven the gospel in such a way where it is true, authentic, and we ground our social justice in the gospel. So, and the Gospel of Matthew is a great book to do that. So, one chapter a day with 3 Psalms a day. That's a lot of Bible. You might be like, wow, that's a lot of Bible for us. Yeah, but it ends in February. So we'll go from there. Lent starts coming up in March. That first Sunday in March, March 2nd, is Jazz Sunday. And then we're going to start in Lent with Ash Wednesday and go on. Our theme this year is going to be we're giving up bad religion for Lent. And we're going to replace it with good religion. And we're using the cartoons of David Hayward. He's also known as the Naked Pastor. And he has a way to take truth and make it in cartoon form and do what we can. So here's a couple of his great ones, right? So this is probably his most famous. Flip it and now you just flip it like this. Jesus flipping the tables and the thing. And then here's a nice one, right? The 2 women. What's your spiritual gift? Another one says swearing. So that's his. That's kind of his sense of humor, and they're great cartoons. And we're gonna go from there. We're gonna have them on a banner. Not those 2, but we'll have them on a banner. I think it's going to make a good attraction, a good talking point, a good brand of who we are. And we got to replace bad religion with good religion, because we all know the power of good religion to heal, to transform, to forgive, to start anew, to flourish, make possible life flourishing. And here we are. Let's do that. All right, friends, that's what I got for you. I hope you have a good Wednesday, or it's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Whenever you see this, know that there's somebody at Judson Church praying for you, and know that we have a community that is ready to embrace you and also to put you to work. So there you go. Have a good day, friends. See you soon.